Greetings and welcome back to Bible Topics that make you say, hmm. And for some, it might be your first time. So I want to invite you to stay here. I am so glad that you chose to click on this channel. You could be anywhere else, but you are here, and I want you to stay here and keep coming back. On this channel, we make the Bible come alive. We talk about random topics. Sometimes it sounds like a soap opera, child. No doubt you might have come because of our most successful video, which was the influence of Jezebel. Do you have it? This is what we have coming up next. The wicked prince who raped his sister Tamar. Why does Satan hate women so much? What about those pimping preachers? The Battle of Armageddon, an alien invasion? And why didn't Yahweh just kill Satan in lieu of Jesus Christ and save us from this hell? And who is this new false God sending people to hell? Oh, you want to come back? So subscribe, like, share, ring that bell, and comment. You don't want to be left behind. Join us next time on Bible Topics that make you say, hmm. Greetings and welcome back to this next installment of Bible Topics that make you say, hmm. And I'm Robin Sweet Ransom, and I'm glad you chose to be with me today. And so, my little jingle, what do I have in store for you today? I'm glad you asked. Let's jump into it. Hey, how much will you sell your soul for? What'd you say? I don't know you like that to ask you that question. Okay, let me ask this person. How much will you sell your soul for? What's the price? Is it likes, follows, views? You know, the new way to fame is through social media. Is it millions of dollars or just a few bucks? Are you talented and you want everybody to know how well you sing and dance and act? Or maybe it's political power. Maybe you want the presidency, you want it all. But you know what? For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? You know, there's some people today that are running through these stores and just stealing merchandise, walking right on out. And this one security guard was talking to me, and I just left a store, and he was telling me about all the theft that occurs. And he says, "You're a sucker for continuing to pay for stuff." I said, "No, I'm not a sucker. I'm a Christian, and I'm not going to sell my soul for a dress, stealing something. I'm going to pay my fee because I had a dress in my bag that I just bought because I want what's in heaven. Nothing on this earth is worth me losing my soul over." Again, I ask you, how much will you sell your soul for? Let's get into it. Luke 12 says, he then told them, "Watch out and be on guard against all greed, because one's life is not in the abundance of his possessions." Then he told them a parable. A rich man's land was very productive. He thought to himself, "What should I do since I don't have anywhere to store my crops? I will do this. I'll tear down my barns and build bigger ones and store all my grain and my goods there. Then I'll say to myself, 'You have many goods stored up for many years. Take it easy. Eat, drink, and be merry. Enjoy yourself.'" Look at verse 20. But God said to him, "You fool, this very night your life is demanded of you, and the things you have prepared, whose will they be?" 21. That's how it is with the one who stores up treasure for himself and is not rich towards God. We do not want that. Again, how much will you sell your soul for? I invite you to check out a video that I did some time back, Rewards in Heaven. Do you want to get to heaven broke? You should check that out, because if you're not storing up treasures in heaven, you will get to heaven but be broke. We cannot earn salvation, but we can earn our rewards. And what we do now, our works determine what our rewards will be. So check that video out, because Jesus just said this is what happens to those who are not rich towards God. Don't you want to be rich towards him? Let's continue. Matthew 6, Jesus continues and says, "Don't collect for yourselves treasures on earth," right? These treasures here on earth. Why? Because moth and rust will destroy them, or a thief will come in and take it. "But collect for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroys, and where thieves don't break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. The eye is the lamp of the body. For if your eye is good, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. So if the light within you is darkness, how deep is that darkness? Listen to this. No one can slave for two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot be slaves, guess what? Of God and money. Let's back it all the way up. Big old. I mean, have you ever seen a gold bar in person? I know I never have. Right? What are you treasuring? Where is your heart? That determines what's important to you. Matthew 16 says, then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone wants to come with me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it. Whoever loses his life because of me will find it. He'll find it. What will it benefit a man if he gains the whole world yet loses his life? Or what will a man give in exchange for his life? If you're not here to appreciate it, what was the point? For the Son of Man is going to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and then he will reward each according to what he has done. Those rewards I talked about. Matthew 19:24 says, again, I tell you, it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? A lot of people want to be rich, but that might lead to you missing heaven altogether, because you're getting your heaven here on earth, right? I always say, I want this earth to be the closest I get to hell and not the closest I get to heaven, right? You see what I'm saying? Living on this earth is hell enough. Why would you want to go somewhere for eternity to suffer like this and worse? Oh, I want this to be the closest I get to hell. What's your price? Satan will give it to you. Again, the question is, how much will you sell your soul for? How much is your soul worth to you? They say everybody's got a price, and you know what? That's true. We all do have a price. My price is Jesus Christ. He paid it all for me on Calvary. I belong to him now. I sold my soul to him. Whatever your price, it is cheap compared to Christ, right? You're gonna give everything up for some fame, wealth, houses. What will you sell your soul for? Some people sell their soul for a relationship. Sugar babies and sugar daddies. Have you gained the world only to lose your soul? What did Satan sacrifice for your soul? Tell me that. Now, I know literally, people talk about signing a contract with the devil and all that stuff. It's not binding with God unless you make it binding. Don't feel like you can't get out of that. If you literally did sign something where you're in blood, where you signed your soul over to the devil, you know what? Jesus can break that contract for you. Go to him today. He can break that contract for you. But oftentimes it's a figurative thing. You don't literally do that. But I understand these people who are involved in the Illuminati, they've done all kind of matter of things to try to keep their wealth, and still they get kicked to the curb later. They have humiliated themselves, engaging in homosexuality, bestiality, which is sex with animals, and all pedophilia, horrible. Anyway, Jesus sacrificed his life for your soul. Wasn't that enough? Does he need to do more for you? That's how much you mean to him. Satan ain't done nothing for you. Even the stuff he gives you, he'll take it back. Or maybe he'll let you keep it, but you may lose your soul in the process. So what does it profit a man if he gains the whole world and loses his soul? Choose this day whom you will serve. Choose Jesus. He laid it all out for you. Make a fool out of Satan. Don't let him continue to make a fool out of you. Skip this fool. Be wise, my son, and bring my heart joy so that I can answer anyone who taunts me. The sensible see danger and take cover. Be sensible, take cover. The foolish keep going and are punished. Please don't be a fool. Proverbs 27:11 and 12. All right, join me next time on Bible topics that make you say, hmm. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, blessings to you.